For more than a century, humanity stared into the sky and imagined freedom beyond roads, beyond traffic, beyond gravity itself. Flying cars were once only dreams, whispered promises of a future that never quite arrived. They existed in movies, science fiction novels, futuristic sketches, and bold predictions. But year after year, reality refused to catch up. Until 2026. This was the year everything changed. This was the year flying cars stopped being fantasies and became machines. Real machines. Engineered, certified, launched, delivered. No longer experimental toys hidden in research labs. No longer concept models shown behind glass. These were fully operational flying vehicles designed for real-world use, real-world buyers, and real-world skies. 2026 became the moment when gravity finally lost control over transportation. The air above cities, once empty and untouched, suddenly transformed into a new frontier. A new highway system suspended in open sky. Vertical takeoff vehicles, jet-powered bikes, electric air taxis, modular road-air hybrids, autonomous aerial commuters, and personal flight platforms erupted onto the market. Each machine shattered expectations. Each launch pushed technology beyond limits that once seemed impossible. These were not slow evolutions. These were violent leaps forward. And among them emerged 15 machines so advanced, so radical, and so breathtaking that they rewrote the laws of personal transportation forever. Jetson 1. Pure adrenaline in flight. The Jetson 1 did not look like a vehicle. It looked like a machine pulled directly from the future. Ultra-lightweight carbon fiber frame. 8 high-performance electric motors. Precision flight control algorithms. And a design philosophy centered entirely around raw aerial freedom. This machine stripped flight down to its purest form. No enclosed cabin. No luxury padding. No excess mass. Only essential structure, exposed propulsion, and total sky dominance. Every gram saved increased agility. Every design decision prioritized performance. Vertical takeoff occurred instantly. The moment power surged through the motors, the Jetson 1 lifted effortlessly, breaking free from gravity like it had never existed. Hovering felt surreal. Stability was absolute. Control inputs translated into instant movement. The craft responded like a thought. Acceleration surged forward with breathtaking intensity. Lateral movement felt unnatural, as though space itself was bending. Vertical climbs pinned pilots against their harness. Descents remained smooth, controlled, and impossibly precise. With a flight time exceeding 20 minutes and speeds reaching nearly 100 km per hour, the Jetson 1 became the ultimate personal aerial adrenaline machine. It was not transportation, it was liberation. XTURISMO flying bike, jet-powered sky warfare. The XTURISMO flying bike exploded into existence like a weapon system disguised as a vehicle. Developed with aerospace-grade materials and military engineering philosophy, it fused turbine jet propulsion with motorcycle ergonomics to create a machine that attacked the air itself. Carbon fiber composite shell, turbine engines screaming with controlled fury. Advanced stabilization computers managing airflow, thrust vectoring, and balance in real time. Every component existed to deliver speed, agility, and dominance. Takeoff felt violent. The turbines ignited with thunderous force. The vehicle lifted vertically before surging forward with astonishing acceleration. Control inputs responded instantly, delivering precision flight through complex aerial maneuvers that once belonged only to fighter aircraft. The XTURISMO moved with aggressive elegance. Its narrow profile cut through air resistance. Its thrust-to-weight ratio generated brutal climb rates. Its hovering capability allowed mid-air positioning with absolute control. This machine was not gentle. It was raw, unapologetic power. It represented humanity's desire not just to fly, but to conquer the sky. Leo Flight JETBIKE, speed, agility, and pure rebellion. The Leo jet bike shattered the line between aviation and motorcycle engineering. Twin microturbine engines delivered jet propulsion through a compact aerial platform designed for extreme maneuverability and ultra-high-speed flight. Lightweight composite materials reduced mass to the bare minimum. Precision engineering allowed ultra-responsive control. Advanced gyroscopic stabilization maintained balance even under violent acceleration and rapid directional changes. The moment thrust engaged, the jet bike surged forward with unstoppable force. Acceleration pinned riders backward. Wind resistance screamed across exposed surfaces. Every movement required focus. Every maneuver delivered adrenaline. Its flight envelope allowed vertical climbs, inverted banking, extreme turns, and rapid deceleration without loss of stability. Speeds exceeded anything previously possible in personal flight platforms. This was not comfort flight. This was combat aviation condensed into a single seat. It delivered total aerial rebellion. CYCLOTECHCRUISEUP, physics redefined. Cyclotech introduced propulsion technology that reimagined flight itself. Instead of conventional propellers, rotating cyclorotors produced thrust in any direction instantly, allowing unmatched maneuverability. This breakthrough enabled lateral movement without banking, vertical ascent without turbulence, controlled hovering with absolute stability. Multi-directional thrust allowed flight paths impossible for traditional aircraft. The cruise up felt like levitating rather than flying. Movement was smooth, fluid, and silent. Every directional change happened instantly, without tilt or hesitation. Its flight control system processed thousands of calculations per second, adjusting thrust vectors in real time. The result was near-perfect stability in turbulent environments, making urban flight safer than ever before. This machine represented the future of aviation control, opening new possibilities for air mobility that traditional aircraft could never achieve. Zapata Airscooter, Iron Man made real. The Zapata Airscooter brought cinematic fantasy into tangible reality. Microturbine propulsion systems delivered immense vertical thrust, allowing instant vertical takeoff, sustained hover, and rapid forward acceleration. Its compact structure hid extreme complexity. Flight stabilization algorithms continuously adjusted thrust output, ensuring perfect balance even during aggressive maneuvers. Liftoff occurred in seconds. One moment stationary, the next airborne. Hovering remained stable even in turbulent air. Forward flight delivered thrilling acceleration, slicing through air with surgical precision. This machine erased the boundary between human and aircraft. It transformed the pilot into a flying projectile. Gravity surrendered completely. Bellwether Volar, silent luxury above the city. Bellwether's Volar redefined flying cars not as extreme machines, but as luxury mobility platforms. Enclosed cabin, elegant aerodynamic curves, advanced electric propulsion, autonomous flight navigation, vertical takeoff occurred in silence. No engine roar, no vibration, only smooth, controlled ascent. Cruise flight delivered near total quiet, broken only by the soft hum of electric motors. Inside, the cabin resembled a luxury aircraft blended with a high-end electric car. Premium materials, panoramic glass canopy, ambient lighting, intelligent environmental controls. Every aspect of Volar emphasized comfort, safety, and serenity. It turned flight into effortless elegance. Xpeng Aeroht, the modular sky beast. Xpeng obliterated expectations with a machine that combined road vehicle, aircraft carrier, and personal aircraft into a single integrated system. A six-wheel electric ground vehicle transported a detachable evtol aircraft in its rear compartment. Upon reaching any location, the aircraft deployed, unfolded its rotors, and lifted vertically into flight. This system eliminated airports entirely. Any open space became a launchpad. Any road became a runway. Flight characteristics rivaled advanced helicopters. Vertical climb performance exceeded expectations. Cruise stability rivaled fixed-wing aircraft. This machine erased boundaries between driving and flying. It redefined mobility. Rise Recon, pure personal flight. Rise Recon delivered raw access to flight. Compact design, electric propulsion, extreme thrust-to-weight ratio. The pilot stood atop a small aerial platform suspended by massive electric thrust. Advanced flight stabilization systems maintained balance. Control inputs delivered instant response. It felt like standing on a controlled explosion. The air beneath became solid. Movement felt effortless. The sky became accessible. This was flight in its purest, rawest form. CITYHAWK, Urban Aviation Reborn. Urban Aeronautics developed City Hawk specifically for dense city operations. Ducted fan propulsion allowed safe flight near buildings, crowds, and narrow corridors. Traditional helicopter blades were replaced with enclosed fan systems, reducing noise, increasing safety, and enabling ultra-compact flight. City Hawk could land in alleyways, rooftops, and confined urban environments. It became the perfect emergency response aircraft, capable of medical evacuation, rescue missions, and rapid urban transport. This machine reshaped how cities would function in 3 dimensions. COPTERPACK Gen 3, the human jet engine. The copter pack transformed the human body into a flying machine. Twin microturbines generated enough thrust to lift full body weight vertically. Control systems integrated directly into pilot harnesses. Throttle and stabilization allowed intuitive flight. Hover, climb, forward flight, and descent occurred seamlessly. This was human flight without vehicles. No cockpit, no cabin, just thrust, balance, and courage. It fulfilled mankind's oldest dream, to fly with nothing but power and will. Lift aircraft Hexa, flight for everyone. Hexa was designed to make flight accessible. Autonomous systems handled stabilization, navigation, and safety. Pilots simply selected destinations. 18 electric motors provided extreme redundancy. Even multiple motor failures did not compromise flight safety. This design allowed unprecedented reliability. Flight became intuitive, stable, predictable, safe. Hexa opened aerial travel to ordinary people for the first time. Silverwing S-1, aerodynamic perfection. The Silverwing S-1 merged drone propulsion with aircraft aerodynamics. Its sleek fuselage minimized drag. Its advanced wing structures generated efficient lift. Its electric motors delivered silent thrust. Flight was smooth, efficient, and breathtakingly elegant. The S-1 moved through the sky like a living creature, responding instantly to control inputs. It represented harmony between machine and air. VOLONAUT Airbike, the rocket motorcycle. This jet-powered flying motorcycle delivered explosive performance. Compact turbine engines generated brutal thrust. Its minimal structure reduced mass to the absolute minimum. Acceleration bordered on violent. Vertical climbs felt limitless. Maneuvers happened instantly. This machine was controlled chaos. A rocket with handlebars. Vertical aerospace Volo, urban air taxi revolution. The Volo delivered luxury. Commercial flight for personal use. Autonomous navigation. Long-range electric propulsion. Advanced composite structures. Cabin comfort rivaled business-class aviation. Noise levels dropped below urban background sound. Efficiency redefined aerial transport economics. This machine created airborne commuting. GAT-GOV, the face of tomorrow. The GAT-GOV represented the final evolution of flying vehicle design. Sculpted aerodynamic curves. Integrated propulsion systems. Ultra-luxury interior. Every surface reflected precision. Every angle screamed future. This was not transportation. This was art in motion. Final cinematic close. 2026 did not introduce flying cars. It detonated the future. Traffic became optional. Roads became secondary. Cities expanded vertically. Commutes transformed into flights. Emergency response became instant. Personal mobility evolved into total freedom. Humanity stepped into the sky and never looked back. This was not innovation. This was transformation. The ceiling was shattered. The horizon disappeared. And the sky became the new road.